Iowa's GOP caucuses are less than 2 weeks away now, and candidates are making their final appeals to voters there in the Hawkeye State. After months of campaigning, former President Donald Trump still holds an overwhelming lead in the state. As you see on your screen, he's more than 30 points ahead of his closest rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. CBS News campaign reporter Shawna Mizelle joins us now from New Vienna, Iowa. Looks pretty chilly out there. We appreciate you braving the cold for us. One interesting thing about campaigning where you are is Vic Ramaswami is set to finish his second full Grassley in Iowa today, named after the senator there, where you visit all 99 counties. Ron DeSantis has completed his full Grassley, both pouring money and resources into the state. In your view, from your reporting, are these boots-on-the-ground efforts enough to beat Donald Trump?
Yeah, thanks so much, Errol. It is freezing out here, but Vic Ramaswami is actually set to complete his double full Grassley today. So visiting each of Iowa's 99 counties, not only once, but twice. Ron DeSantis previously accomplished this feat last year, so his campaign has really been touting that he's gotten to it early. Now, DeSantis has actually been able to gather a lot of precinct captains and support from Iowans here who really appreciate him showing up in person, shaking hands with the people. And he really likes to contrast himself to former President Donald Trump, who we see not campaigning in this state as often as other candidates. But for Ramaswami, he's doing this double full Grassley. This has been an accomplishment that has been set by his own self. No one has ever really done this before. It's something he's touted, but his poll numbers are still significantly low in the single digits, near Chris Christie, who hasn't even campaigned in the state of Iowa. And so these candidates have a pretty huge gap to fill come January 15th if they want to compete with Donald Trump.
Pretty amazing that Ramaswami has visited all counties twice and he's polling at the same level with someone who hasn't at all. What is the significance of winning, though, for someone who might be looking to outdo Trump? What will that do?
So the Iowa caucuses traditionally don't have much bearing on who will become the party's nominee. You saw in 2016 that Trump didn't win the caucuses, and in 2020, Biden didn't win in Iowa either. Both of those men went on to be the nominee for their party and eventually president. But the Iowa caucuses are significant because they serve as a litmus test to how these candidates their messaging has resonated with voters here. The issues that they've taken up in Iowa is really an area where you see a more traditional, more conservative base of Republican voters, in contrast to New Hampshire, what will be later this month for the primary, where you see more moderate Republicans.
And it's important that candidates are able to frankly and honestly answer voters' questions. I'm curious about which issues voters in Iowa are telling you they think about when they caucus, because some of the headlines just over the holidays included Nikki Haley's comment on the Civil War, unable to say that it was caused by slavery, having to clean that up. The voter that did not appreciate that when they asked the question. And Vic Ramaswami pulling his TV ads, as also you got Donald Trump being removed from the ballot in Maine. Which of these are really seeming to carry the most weight in voters' minds there?
As far as issues, voters are really concerned about abortion. Now, they know that it's not really a big topic here in Iowa, but they're worried about how candidates will address this in the general election, and they're afraid that it will be a losing issue for Republicans, as it has been in the past since the Dobbs decision. And on that Donald Trump Maine case and the Colorado ballot, that has really been an issue that has been able to galvanize more people into supporting the former president, as they feel that he is being attacked and gone after by the establishment. And so it's sort of a repeat of what we saw over the summer when those indictments came down, how support really garnered around the former president.
All right, Shawna Mizelle, thank you for braving the cold there next to the noisy roads in Iowa. We'll see you again soon.